120 deaths have followed since the death of George Floyd. In the 20 days that we've been out here, it's just like, why is this happening still? People just aren't getting it, and that is what really angers me. And it just angers me that so much racism exists here in America. I need to see officers getting held accountable for what they're doing, for the murders they're committing. I need to see Breonna Taylor's officers arrested. That needs to happen. There's so much injustice going on, and that's really the change that I want to see.
As far as city council goes, I really want to figure out why they don't listen to the people as much. They'd rather critique the people on their language first versus actually listening to what these people are talking about and the problems that are going on in the community. So the first thing I would like for them is actually hear what the people are talking about, listen to them, and then make something happen, do something to fix that. I love what we're doing. I love what we're doing in the city. We're letting it be known, and we're showing exactly how the police here like to show their force, and they misuse it all the time.
So out in the open, they walk next to us with like these nice community relation uniforms, all like, "What's up? We rising. We love these protests that are nonviolent." But behind the scenes, they're like really harassing us. Another time, we talked to the police chief, Jerry Williams, to make sure we could use a bus at our protest. We put all the children of the protesters on the bus and all our speakers on the bus, so they wouldn't have to walk so far in the heat. And then all the parents were in the march. Well, when everyone marched by and the bus was going to follow, a bunch of police cars rolled in front of the bus to split it off from their parents. And we stood in front of the police cars so they wouldn't block the bus. They hit our people. They hit a few of our people, and so hard that they actually rolled on top of the hood. And I just think it's really wrong that they do that in front of the children and target that specific demographic, the helpless, the innocent. That's how it's been for years.
You guys are just deciding to let them through and not us. That's the thing I'm confused about. We're all support cars here, so what's the difference?
That is the flamethrowers, that stuff is not a support vehicle. That is for show.
This is a support vehicle.
Okay. But if it's a motor, CVI motor, short personal vehicle inspection motor that's around, I'm just warning you. And if it's legit, cool, I just want to protect you, okay? All right.
And my feelings did change towards the cops at first because I thought they were there to protect us and to help us, but in the end, what happened with that party bus situation, that whole thing just changed my mind because we had a gun pulled out on us and the cops didn't do nothing. But they want to stop us from these protests. They truly don't care. They didn't go out there. Like, why are they going to stop us and hassle us or harass us for like a good 10 minutes but not go out there with a flash of pistols? Lil Baby said it's the perfect way. He said that it's not going to happen overnight, but it can happen. It can start right now. So that's pretty much what I just wanted to go out here. I want change to happen for my people. I want respect from the officers, and I want people to respect the officers because at the end of the day, people want to go home and the officers want to go home too.
I would say maybe the most impactful thing was when we were rallying around one of the Confederate statues in downtown Phoenix, and one man stood up and said that this statue should not be of the Confederacy, but of a young man named Christmas Addicts or something of that sort, who was a black man who was the first person to die in the war. And so that was really impactful. That of course we all know and learn about the Confederacy, but have these statues that are so misplaced. But I had never known this man's name before.
I want a better life. I have a daughter. I don't want her to grow up and have to deal with the same things I dealt with, growing up. I want her to have options. I want her to be treated fairly. You know what I'm saying? It's bad enough she black, then she a woman at that. Honestly, I lost all respect for police. I'm one of those guys that used to get pulled over and yes sir and be on all that shit. No, fuck all that now. The only reason I be calmed down is so I don't get killed. Look, you can't choose if you was white. I can't choose if I was black. You can choose if you want to be a cop. And if you ain't doing shit to be better or be a better cop, if you're just gonna go with the culture, then fuck you. So it's good cops out there that really watch their neighborhoods and protect shit. It's the small number of negative motherfuckers that fuck it up for all. I would like to see people just keep an open mind and don't be so narrow-minded about shit. Like, honestly, step outside yourself. There's no way of avoiding pain. A lot of us try to avoid pain. You can't there's no growth in pain. People need to accept pain as part of the process and process it.
A lot of people have just, from me growing up in Arizona, a lot of people in my life that I've grown up alongside, they have nothing to say, they've seen me be faced with racism and they don't speak up for me.
You're expected to perform just like anyone else, even though you're seeing people, talk, hey, Black Lives Matter, even though they're getting shot over here, shot over there, you're seeing this video over here, and then you have to have that conversation with your parents like, well, we need to say that Black trans lives matter, but they don't understand because they've been cut off from that community. It's segregation all over again, except with, gender and sexuality. It's like carrying a bag of rocks everywhere you go.
We want to show that it's okay to support a movement and even be a big part of the movement, but you don't have to voice your opinion. It's okay to listen. It's okay to just reflect on what's being said, try and understand, be empathetic with the stories that are being told. You don't have to be an ally. You can't choose what you do. To be an ally, you have to listen what the community you're an ally for wants to do. I don't choose to be an ally. Others choose me to be an ally. I mean, on my own, I can say I want to be an ally, but that's not the same as being an ally, because they've been thinking about this issue their whole life. And that'd be crazy if for some weird reason all of a sudden I'm the one who knows all the best ideas and best solutions. So
when I think of an ally, I think of that person right next to me that is connected to me, even though we're not related by birth. They know, they and I understand the same thing, and they're willing to speak up about it. And that's what matters, and that's what makes the difference, because the more people who speak on it actually go all the way in, it opens up their minds, but it opens up the people around them, because they are also connected to so many other people. So it's like allies are literally this just net of support, of safety, of conversation. The people who have been writing our history since the dawn of time, they've been cis white men. They will continue to do that, but I think everyone has the pen in their hand, and they can easily just go up and make the future happen in front of them. Having someone like me just be in the same position that someone who's cis and also white would be, that's already groundbreaking. So to get to that level and see what's on the other side, I don't know. I think it would be a lovely land full of butterflies and rainbows and just all this wonderful stuff. But I know there's also going to be some rain clouds. There's going to be some typhoons. Who knows, there might even be some killer wasps. So
We are one family. We are fighting oppression. We are fighting oppression. That's what the fight is about. So I know y'all tired of hearing Black Lives Matter and that bullshit. I feel you. Me too. But at the end of the day, I'm tired of oppression. I'm tired of people being judged because they transgender, because they gay, because of their woman. Because I'm tired of that shit. That shit is corny. The title of the fucking book is Black Lives Matters. The content is about all of us.
Y'all stand with us? Yeah. Do y'all stand with Black Lives? Yeah. Do y'all stand with Black Lives? Yeah. Whose lives matter? Black Lives Matter. Whose lives matter? Black Lives Matter. All lives can't matter until Black Lives matter. That's right. Let's not forget that. That's right. All lives can't matter until Black Lives matter. Until the minority life matters. Until the minority vote matters. Until the minority education matters. I don't want to hear none of that. Black Lives Matter.